Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this Tuesday's episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde. Today, the Bears had a private practice. Yesterday was a public practice. Sorry, didn't have time to meet with you guys, but we have some very big news for you guys. I will announce at the end. Mark your calendars for October 9th. Stay tuned for the end for why. But it's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit us because we all will have a lot of fun together. Stay tuned for the end for that one. Teven Jenkins today, though, was with the ones starting at right guard. Matt Eberflus said they're going to try him out there. They're going to see how he does against Seattle, but they're going to continuously keep rotating the offensive line, the starting one offensive line. So pretty darn exciting. That does move Michael Schofield to the second team, but I think that he is still likely going to be the starter. A lot of things are happening with the Chicago Bears. For once, the Bears have an offensive line problem. They don't know who to start. But again, they have to start seeing what these guys can do. And honestly, Jenkins looked pretty darn good this past Saturday against the Chiefs and Monday's practice. But also Larry Borrom will be running with the ones at right tackle. So the guys that started last year are getting their shot again. They get 6 to 10 snaps. I'll get into that in a minute. But a lot more coming out of camp. More Roquan Smith news. I don't even know what to think of the situation, and a few more highlights from this weekend. But before we head on more, we'd like to thank today's sponsor, BetStamp. BetStamp is a mobile and web-based platform in the sports betting space, built for people looking to take sports betting seriously. BetStamp solves the problems serious sports bettors face on a daily basis by providing them information and tools they need to succeed, such as tracking their record, seeing the best odds across sportsbook within their state or region, and interacting with other top bettors to see how they make their moves. Download today on the Google or App Store, or use your own web browser. Use referral code JSHI, that's JAYCHI, to get in on the action when you sign up. And make sure to follow me, Chicago Nick. Use code JSHI, JAYCHI, and follow me, Chicago Nick. Make sure you put that in as a referral code to get points, to get updated with everything in BetStamp. You will win money, and you will find the best odds across the board. It is awesome. Make sure you go check it out now. You can download it in the Google App Store, iPhone App Store. You can use it on I personally use it on my computer because I like a big screen when I'm able to see everything. But hey, we love it. BetStamp. Go check it out. The Roquan Smith situation. Let's start off with that. So according to Courtney Cronin, NFL Management Council just sent a memo to all NFL teams warning of non-NFLPA certified agent contacting teams. This weird Saint Omni. I don't even know what his name is. I don't care enough. You guys have all probably seen it on Twitter, but I don't know who this guy is, but he's been contacting teams and saying like trade for Roquan Smith. He wants to come to your team. No one knows who this guy is. The NFL has informed us that a person by the name of Saint Omni, who is not an NFL and NFLPA certified agent, is contacting clubs and indicating he is representing Roquan Smith, who is under contract with the Chicago Bears. Mr. Omni is prohibited from negotiating player contracts or discussing potential trades on the behalf of any NFL player or prospective player, or assisting and advising with the respect such as negotiations. What a mess. So I don't know if Roquan Smith actually knows this guy. I don't know if it's a troll. I mean, it came out from the NFL, and apparently he is a real person. I don't know. I just don't know how legit it is. But this is so crazy that this fake agent is causing so many problems with the NFL, and he's hurting Roquan Smith's value, to be honest with you guys. It's something that could easily been so avoided if Smith would have been like, you know what? I got one more year on my contract. It's the most I'm going to get paid out of my rookie contract. But due to emotion and the timing and seeing what's happened in the league, this happened. Roquan is still under contract in the final year of his contract. The Bears do not have the cap space to pay him this year. The extension won't kick in until next year. And maybe, I don't know, get an agent? Like, it's not that hard. Roquan Smith is just being very, and in my opinion, he's looking out for himself, but he's not looking out for his best interest compared to what the rest of the league does. Everyone has an agent. You want big bucks. You need the middleman to negotiate the big bucks that knows what they're talking about. Roquan Smith is his own individual businessman. He's pretty darn good at football. There's no doubt about that. But why would he do this? If I was Roquan Smith, and this is just my opinion, get an agent over the next couple of weeks, start negotiating for the Bears, and then make a contract in the middle or at the end of next season. Play football. You are only hurting your value more. It's driving me crazy. We will have all updates, though, on our social media. Make sure you go follow us on Instagram and Twitter. So frustrating. Like, I want Roquan Smith so freaking bad to be extended, but with the right person doing it for him. Anyway, Matt Eberflus came out and said he's going to decline to say if Roquan Smith, has faced team discipline for refusing to practice. I thought that was a little interesting. So it sounds like they're not, because also there would have been public fines out there now. So a little bit of an interesting situation, because then Eberflus goes, oh yeah, but he's traveling to Seattle with us. He's still part of the team. I think he should go to Seattle. I think he should play ball. That's what I think he should do. He's just hurting his value right now. And he also said until Smith practices, he's not allowed to talk to the media. So ugly. Hope the guys work it out. Let's go to the offensive side of the ball real fast. Eberflus came out and said that all starters will get 6 to 10 reps depending on what coaches want to see. So depending on Teven Jenkins and Larry Borrom, I bet they might get more. Eberflus wants to be careful this next week due to the fact that it's a short week and it's only the preseason. But make every snap count, especially guys like Larry Borrom and Teven Jenkins. And he said expect more combination at the offensive line, which leads me into the big subject of the day. The offensive line for the Chicago Bears going into Seattle's game is looking like it's going to be left tackle Braxton Jones, left guard Cody Whitehair, center, second string man Sam Mustipher, who is replacing Lucas Patrick while he's out with an injury. Right guard Teven Jenkins and right tackle Larry Borrom. So Teven Jenkins did apparently a very good job the last 2 days at right guard. So happy to hear that. Really good, especially on run blocks for David Montgomery. David Montgomery's been practicing again. So I guess that is what it's being indicated from reports. It was a private practice today, so can't really say too much to that. But Eberflus also called out that Jenkins is doing a very good job at right guard. So that's always good news to hear. Larry Borrom will be starting for Riley Reiff. It looks like Thursday against Seattle. Again, a veteran, a big change. I think Reiff still has right tackle in the bag considering how long he's been in this league. And he's looked pretty good so far. But anything is possible. I think Larry Borrom is going to go out there and absolutely raise hell in order to try to get that starting right guard or right tackle spot. Wide receivers and tight ends, big news coming out of there. Cole Kmet and Velus Jones Jr. are back. Look to them to be very involved in Thursday's game. I think I could see them getting a couple extra reps as well, considering they didn't play this past Saturday. But we will get a preview. We will talk about them more in depth of what we expect from them in our pregame preview, which will be posted tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But I'm just going to put this out here. Cole Kmet's going to have a huge year. That's it. With the Luke Getsy offense and Luke Getsy hyping him up much as he is, Kmet's going to have a big year. Let's go to Justin Fields real quick. You saw it in Saturday's game. You saw it in Monday's practice. A lot of play action over the last couple of days, moving with his feet, not getting calls, of course, because the NFL hates the Chicago Bears. If you know what I'm talking about, there was a late hit on Fields from it looked like a targeting hit. And Fields even said himself, like, I wonder if I'm going to get that in 4 or 5 years. So taking shots at NFL officiating. But anyway, a lot of play action. Fields looks really good, especially on the slant routes. There was a cool cross route that they did with the wide receivers, with specifically Darnell Mooney during that awesome catch. They're putting trick plays in there now. So I think Justin Fields is going to be prepared for a situation like that. He also looks like he's starting to run very smoothly. So good to see that. Let's go to the defense. Eberflus did clarify that the defense also, the starters will be getting 6 to 10 reps. Will Roquan Smith play? I don't know. I hope he does, because he needs to get on that practice field. And the Bears need to figure this out. So, and just another quick call out real quick is that Kyler Gordon will start his first preseason game against the Seattle Seahawks after missing the Kansas City game. Again, I could see Gordon getting a couple more, maybe like 12 to 15 reps. But he, because of the fact that he didn't play against Kansas City, but I'm super excited to see him, Brisker, Jackson, and Jalen Johnson in that the DB position. Could be a very, very dangerous secondary for the Chicago Bears and dangerous to the rest of the league this upcoming season. So excited to see that. No highlights today because it was a private practice, trying to call out things that coaches might have said. But again, nothing too much. So this is more just an update episode, but we will be back tomorrow to go through the preview of Thursday night's game against the Seattle Seahawks. So thank you very much for the announcement for October 9th, what you've all been waiting for. October 9th, Just Another Year Chicago is teaming up with Murphy's Bleachers in Wrigleyville, and we will be having a viewing party at the venue. More to come on that, more details of where to find us. But the first, $400 is on Just Another Year Chicago. So you want some free beer, come on down. We're going to have t-shirts made for you guys. We're going to have beer trivia. You can use it for beer, gas money. I don't know. I don't care. But we're going to have trivia for you guys. So start studying up on your Chicago Bears history And we are very excited to be working with Murphy's Bleachers on that. So mark your calendar now. It opens at 10:30. We will be there. We'll be greeting you guys. We'll be interviewing you guys. Super excited to meet you. But with that, thank you very much for joining this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Brody, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.